So what to cook? We need something healthy. Even kids love to have
Hello.
different varieties of foods. Not everyday meal is important. So they need something different to eat.
Just a minute.
So we can try a tangy paneer for them. So why paneer? Paneer morning, it helps us in maintaining a little, it has a little fat and protein in it with 2 grams of carbohydrate also. And it has a proper rich diet. It keeps our children without starving for a long time. Early morning, even when they have to get up and go to school, they can't eat in the morning. You keep feeding kids, please ma, eat a 2 idli, eat 1 dosa, but they don't feel like eating. But after going to school, they feel like craving something. They want to eat. Even we, when we go to work or after we finish our chores, we feel like eating something. But we need healthy, something which we can keep us a little bit away from starving. So such type of recipes can reduce from that craving. And this, even paneer also contains a high protein, and it is low in carbs, so it gets digested very slowly, and hence it is even good for diabetic patients. Okay, paneer is an alternative for chicken also. It is Paneer has 18 grams of protein per 100 grams. So this recipe is also a very good thing. We can in this tangy paneer also we can add like red capsicum, green capsicum, yellow capsicum, onions, and tomatoes in this tangy paneer recipe. And after that, when it comes to 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, if you are not having any, if you are trying to have a light breakfast, okay, you can try this dry fruit laddu also to give it to your kids. This dry fruit laddu is very easy to prepare. Like you just have to take a few badam, cashew, and apricots, and wait, Divya, and these have to be soaked overnight in with water. So after in the morning, you can just mixy all these things, and you can make laddu out of it, a small laddu, and you can just mix it in coconut, and you can give it to the children. They can take it as a lunch box also for them. It is a very healthy diet because these dry fruits have amazing benefits. They are source of nutrients, good source of hemoglobin, and gives a good bone strength, and also promotes weight loss. Even my daughter who is learning gymnastics, her sir suggests her to have these dry fruits, but my daughter never ever tries to eat. So I always promote such type of easy diet and easy recipes for her, and
Excuse
she
me,
loves
ma'am.
to
In
laddu
slide
also.
screen, hide this, ma'am. Slide
Okay,
Sir,
below,
screen
ma'am.
is visible.
Caption.
It's very
is
clear.
it okay?
Yes,
Yes, yes,
ma'am, it's
ma'am.
very
Okay,
clear.
ma'am.
But
Thank you,
Mahesh
thank you.
Kumar sir,
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
think there is a lot of disturbance from your end. Can you please cooperate? Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So when coming to the lunch part, so every day we try to cook rice, dal, curry, and everything. So when we give it in a lunch box, so every day putting up, instead of only putting up rice, try to give them veggie rice, vegetable rice. Like what all simple vegetables we have, right? Carrot, capsicum, onions, French beans. Using all these simple veggies, we can prepare a little vegetable rice instead of white rice. So this vegetable rice dish can make a lower fiber content with white rice. And these vegetables also contain a lot of nutrients like calcium, vitamin C, iron, and lower in cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Okay, so we can pack this with fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. And apart from white rice, this is very healthier. we can add some corns kids to eat. So why this vegetable rice, you can prepare at least coconut rice. Like once in a week, you can keep changing the rice dishes. Like one day vegetable rice, one day coconut rice, one day jeera rice or dry fruit rice, for the kids to have different flavors instead of only white rice. See this coconut rice, it is also very simple to prepare. You can just cut the coconut into small pieces, mixie it, take the coconut milk. Okay, here also you can add all the veggies, whatever you have at your home. Just fry a little, add this coconut milk into it, put the rice, and just cooker it for 2 or 3 whistles. Enough. That's done. It's very simple to cook. Because why we are trying to make different dishes is, even in this coconut also, it improves a lot of cholesterol level in our body. And apart from white rice, the children love to eat such healthy dishes in every day with their lunch box. So that is why we have to make them understand the health benefits. Why am I saying we have to teach the kids is because we have learned when we are very little, when we are very small, what do our mothers tell us? Amma, this is good for your health, ma. So that is why we have to eat. Even nowadays, when we tell our kids, this is gooseberry pickle, you have to eat. They say, no, Amma, I don't like all these gooseberry pickles. I never ate it. So you have to make them understand the benefits, because we have learned from our grandmother and mother the benefits of all the richness in the vegetables. Why we have to cook this curry, why is it so important in one of our diet plan and meat plan, and why they have to eat it. So here is one of the such rich dishes like amla, that is gooseberry. Here, this is also cooking is very easy. Just you have to collect few gooseberries, put it in the water, okay? Just boil it for 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Remove the gooseberry seed from the gooseberry. Take few chilies, okay? Put it in the mixie, just grind it. After that, just you put a little bit koku. This will last for 1 week to 10 days also. Like before they consume the rice, they can have this gooseberry pickle with a little bit of ghee. It contains, why? It contains a lot of vitamin C in it. Gooseberry has a lot of vitamin C in it. And it has calcium, iron, antioxidants, which is very good. Even amla eating is also very important in our daily life. It has a risk of age-related muscular degeneration also. It helps in eyesight, improves our eyesight. Along with carrot, even this is also very important. It fights against the common cold, lowers cholesterol levels, and aids to weight loss. Improve digestive process. If these children don't want to eat gooseberry pickle, just soak it in water with little red chili and little turmeric powder and salt. After it gets a little bit, after a few days, you can give the child to eat it raw. It is very good eating such type of healthy things. So after that, I am presenting you one more vitamin C, that is dabbakai. Indian grapefruit it is called. So it also has a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants in it, and it also contains protein and fiber, and it's a very good aid of digestion. Here, this dabbakai is also very easy to cook now. Just you put it into small pieces, okay? Let it boil for 10 to 15 minutes. Later, you just have to prepare a small powder with methi seeds and mustard seeds and red chili. Mix it, just put it in that and put a little bit koku. This also lasts for 10 to 15 days. Even this is also a good part to have it as a pickle. Like nowadays, we buy mango pickle from outside. So it has some preservative. They preserve it. But this is what we prepare at home. we are preparing it at home, and we know what oil we are using, how much richness it has, how much it is good for our health. So such simple dishes, we are not spending a lot of time. We are just spending a few minutes to cook this. The next I want to present this gumidkai papu, pumpkin dal. Pumpkin is also incredible nutritious food. It has lots of vitamins and minerals. So whenever we try to cook a dal, we get all types of, or dosakai, or even we pick up all the leafy vegetables around us. But try cooking this gumidkai, I mean pumpkin dal also once. It is very good because we have to add many colors, nutritious thing. It is just like an orange cousin, the carrot and the sweet potato. Okay, so pumpkins are rich in beta carotene. It sharpens your sight. Okay, again, it lowers the risk cancer. It boosts your immunity, hypertension, and it contains a lot of potassium also. And even it is good to reduce your tummy also. These pumpkin seeds, I think most of us remember when our grandmothers and mothers used to make this pumpkin dish at home. We love to put these pumpkin seeds in sun, and after they get dried, we peel it off, and we try to eat it. I think you all remember your childhood days, right?
Yes.
Eating pumpkin seeds are also fun for us.
Yes.
So I am going to prepare. Yes. So this is my next curry, which I want to share is kanda bachali. So I think you all remember what is kanda. It is just like this has a good in carbs, protein, and diet, and has a good fiber also in it, which has vitamin A, C, and it maintains healthy heart. This kanda bachali is also very easy to prepare. Just we have to cut it into small pieces, cook it in a cooker for just 2 or 3 whistles, and we have to add this leaf also along with it, and just put a popo to it. That's it. It's very simple to eat, and it has a rich proteins also to eat. And it's also one these basil leaves, what we call as bachali. It has ammonia, and it also helps when it is dysentery also. This plant contains proteins, carbohydrates, and minerals like iron, calcium, and vitamin A. We can cook in our when we go to a Raitu Bazar, we find lots of vegetables. After bringing them home, we always search what to cook, how to cook, because we love to have flavors in our mouth. When coming to flavors, we need to always experiment. But since we are lagging of time, we can experiment with simple recipes, such like this. And here I have one such recipe called chikudkai curry. This is also very healthy, ma. And why am I saying such type of healthy dishes have to be included in everyday life? Because these have potassium, iron, calcium, and vitamins like A, B, and K. Okay, so these beans, it is very good for pregnant women because it gives a strength of bones, and healthy for hearts also. And this is also very easy to cook. And when coming at the end, we love to have something like curd, buttermilk at the end of our dishes. So here I present Majjiga Charu. Excuse me. So this helps in increasing digestion. Sorry.
It's okay.
And provides us with cooling effect. So cooking Majjik Charu is also very simple, ma. You just have to cut a little of onions and tomatoes and put it in Majjiga and little bit of popo in it. Nowadays, children never feel like Majjiga in our daily life. After they finish the curry, Amma, I'm done. I don't want to eat anything else. If you give them a little bit of buttermilk to drink, they'll make all tantrums. So instead of, if they are not preparing to have this buttermilk, you can give this charu. Apart from curd, it is also very good, ma, because we are adding cumin seeds and ginger spices. Add a little flavor to it.
कोई भी नहीं है पापा, क्लास चल रही थी.
And here in the evening time, our kids also enjoy a lot of activities. Like some kids go for dance, some go for gymnastics, tuitions, music, learning some guitar and other things. But before going, what can we give for the children? They ask for biscuits, they ask for chips, they ask for what do we call pizzas, everything. Ma, I'm so hungry, I want to eat something. They try to eat noodles and everything. Instead of that, give them the dry fruit laddu or give them this milkshake. It is also very easy to prepare. We just need dry fruits to be soaked into water for a few minutes. Cut banana. After they get soaked, before putting them into mixie, cut a piece of banana and mix it. Before mixing it, put a little bit of milk. Here we are not adding any sugar. Okay. The flavor itself is very tasty. And this is also just like a best milkshake for our kids. Without adding ice, without adding sugar, we are giving them. It gives us strong support to our healthy bones because it has lots of proteins, calcium, and minerals in it. So, because the best bone strength we need, so that it has a good source of antioxidants and also help to reduce inflammation. Okay. Before I say a good nutritional habits and a balanced diet aren't developed in one day or not destroyed in one unbalanced meal. Healthy eating means a healthy lifestyle of making choices and decisions, planning, and knowing how to make quick and wise choices when we haven't planned. So, nutrition is a process of consuming, absorbing the nutrients needed by the body for growth, development, and maintenance of life. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, are you going to share some recipes with us? Some more? The time has so quickly passed. No? It is as if like things have flown.
Yes, ma'am. Do you want me to?
Yes, ma'am. Anusha, please check, ma. I think you have to mute some audience. But actually, I'm doing the live streaming parallelly through my laptop. Good evening, Jay Shri ma'am.
Okay. So,
yes, ma'am.
1 second.
Good evening, ma'am.
So, I think you can see my. Ma'am, can you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The video
So, here is my YouTube channel, ma. Tasty Dishes with Mrs. Raj. So, here I would show you a simple trick with you. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am. You can just narrate. Ma'am, can you just narrate parallelly?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think you can see this dry fruit laddu. So this is very simple to cook. So the best thing, the thing is we can pick the dry fruits which we are having at home, like apricots, and we have to just put it in the mixie. I'm taking a little bit of cashew, dates, and also badam. So after we'll get, see, some badams I also am adding. After I finish grinding, see, we'll get a mold like this. So we have to make small balls into it. This is a dry coconut which I have made at home itself, this dry coconut also. After making these balls, which like this, see how I'm able to do it. It has a very rich source of vitamins and everything into it. So just, it's so simple. You can see what all dry fruits we have at home. We can just put it in a mixie, grind it, make small balls and put it into a bowl and we can give them. And one more dish also I would love to share for you. Here is sorted veggies for us. You can see this sorted veggies also.
Yes.
This is also very easy to prepare for us. We can take all the vegetables what we have, like red bell peppers, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, carrot, tomatoes, everything, sort it with a little oil in it. Okay, we can take a little oil in the pan. Okay, add a little garlic into it and we can sort using a little bit of olive oil. Just sort it very little. Very little we can just sort it. See these French beans, carrots, beans. These are the red bell peppers, yellow bells.
Yellow bell pepper.
A little, only one half tablespoon of olive oil is enough. Instead of adding red chili, I'm using pepper. Pepper is also very good for health, and a little salt. Just sort it and give it to your child. Even we can have it instead of eating pani puri and other things. Evening time, this is one of the best dishes we can have at home. These are sorted veggies. One more simple recipe which I would love to share with you is this pesarpappu dal. Like we use a lot of dals at home.
Yes.
Red dal. I think you all remember this red dal, yellow dal. In yellow, this pesarpappu is also very good, to use, and it is cooking also very simple. Just we need to put this dal in the cooker, and after it gets a 3 or 4 whistles, without adding anything else, we just have to add green chili and jeera. We just have to grind it. That means grinding also, in a sense, what I do is, see, this is the red pesarpappu which I am putting in a cooker. After it gets whistles, after it gets cooled, here I am taking, for this popu, I am taking a little bit of jeera and green chilies. We have to pound a little. See, this had to be added into a oil. Oil also we just have to take only a little. 1 tablespoon is enough. After this gets heated a little, we just have to add the dal into it. While eating, you just squeeze a little lemon onto the dal. It gives you a very rich flavor. I use ingwa in every dish, whatever I cook, because that is good for digestion.
Yes, ma'am.
See, our dal is cooked and we just have to add it. That's it. Why I always use red chili powder very little in my cooking. And I always cook with little oil also. I never consume more oil. I always use little oil in my products. This, cooking. See, you can see whatever I cook, it is using very simple dishes for us. And it even gets done in very simple way. Here is one mango chutney.
Yes, ma'am.
It is also very simple. Just peel off the mango, take 1 carrot and a dry coconut, which I just store it in my house like that. And see, we just have to grind it. And after that is done, the mango. And here, methi seeds with mustard seeds. We just have to fry. Here also a little bit of red chilies I'm using. After this gets mixy, we are taking garlic and jeera. Even that also I'm mixing it. Adding all these into a bowl. And a little bit of turmeric powder.
Yes.
And the paste, what we have made, this methi paste and other things, with a little bit of salt, how much ever we love to taste. Oil. Why am I using a little more oil is because it has to get, we have to keep it for 1 week. So little oil means it can't be kept for more days.
Yes.
So that is why we are adding more oil into it. And to that, this poku, and just we have to add it into that. Whenever I cook, ingua is must, because that gives a lot of flavor to the cooking and it helps in digestion also. See, we have added that into it, and it's done. Even when sudden guests come to home, we don't have to wait for a long time to in the kitchen to cook something. These are the instant recipes which we can keep it at home and serve them when they come suddenly.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so
So,
much, ma'am. It's really
thank you.
awesome to see those very quick recipes from your YouTube channel. We'll definitely look at them. And thank you for that brief summarizing of various fruits, the vegetables, how to prepare some of the things. It's actually mouth-watering. I have tasted yours, so I know how it tastes. So thank you so much for that, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
For sparing your valuable time. Anyone would like to ask anything to Satyashree, ma'am? Please make it quick.
Hello, ma'am. You ask papu dal. Papu means no?
Papu means it is dal. Dal is called in
Which
papu
dal,
in
ma'am?
Telugu. It is pesar papu. It's called moong dal.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Please subscribe to my channel so that you can get all healthy recipes which you can cook very fast at home and which are healthy also for us. I always use all varieties of dishes into it, like taking up from my grandmother's end what she has taught me, and from their end they used to cook in a healthy way. I think you all remember. They used to use all varieties.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever they cook. So I am inspired from them.
It's very
So I hope you can find more videos also.
Ma'am, can you say this question?
Yes, ma'am. It's
can you
fast
please
cooking.
take over? Mosmi, ma'am. Question answer, just a minute.
Yes,
Hello.
1 second, ma'am. Ma'am, there is a question from Sumaya Fatima. Good evening, ma'am. Some quick healthy dinner recipes, please.
Sure, ma'am. I'll definitely upload it for you. Dinner recipes also. I have already made one. I think today night itself I'll post it in my YouTube video. You can definitely see to it. Because evening time we always eat very little. By 7:38 we definitely consume our dinner also, because after 8 some people don't prefer like eating heavy meals. So I made it a light diet for them also. Today evening I'll upload. I have made some dishes for you. I'll definitely upload it.
Thank you, ma'am. One more question, ma'am. We are using the coconut. Is it dry or fresh?
It is dry, ma'am. It is dry because fresh coconut, I have used it for coconut rice. When I made coconut rice, I'm using it fresh coconut. But when preparing this dry fruit laddu, I'm using dried coconut itself.
Any other questions? Anupama ma'am, there are no more questions as of now.